Okay, I'm going to do a little bit of introduction. She is Melissa. I would like to start with this interview because I want to start like a new videos because I would like to know how is studies marketing in other part in the world, not only in Spain. I think that this will be nice for all people who study marketing and follow me in different parts. And I think that is very interesting that we know how they study and they work in different parts that is in relation with this like warm subjects or in relation. So first, this is my first interview. So thank you, Melissa, for coming. I would like to the first. Yes, tell me.
Thank you for having me.
No, it's a pleasure. The first question is not a question, but I would like that you know what did you do, what did you study, if you finish or no. Tell me about that.
In English or Espanol?
What do you prefer?
Okay. My name is Melissa. I am a senior, so my 4th year in college. And in the United States, we have 4 years, a typical student. I'm studying marketing with 2 minors in Spanish and psychology.
And where are you from?
I'm from New Jersey, but I study in Massachusetts near Boston.
Okay, okay. Very good introduction. I would like to know the first question is why did you choose marketing? Why in that moment you choose like to say I want to study marketing? Why that? And no other like degree.
My dad studied marketing, and it is a job where it will always be needed in the world. So that is good, and also has a potential for a lot of money. And it could be anywhere in the world.
You want to say that you study marketing for money or for something more?
No, I like that marketing, it will always be needed. So that's good. And then also you could do marketing in any country in the world.
Yes, I think that marketing is a very important, not only the part of marketing, no, maybe in other part like psychology, for example, I think that is very important. It's not the same, obviously, but is marketing too. The second question that I would like to know is what part of marketing do you enjoy most? Why?
I really enjoy consumer behavior, so that plays into the psychology aspect, and I also like global marketing and brand management. I think a lot. Yeah, I guess I'll end there.
Could you explain me that's about consumer behavior? Like, why do you like that?
I like that because it ties into the psychology, and you kind of market to people, like why do they purchase this? Why does this ad appeal to them? Like why these colors? Why this spot in the grocery store is best? So I like that.
So you think that that part in marketing is right now the most important, or is other?
I think the most important part of marketing right now, I think, is transitioning to everything being online with social media and technology.
Yes, maybe.
And effectively targeting people that way, like sponsored ads.
Right now is a moment that's what people don't speak about digital marketing, no? It's like all people want to do that. And you like social media or you prefer traditional marketing?
I prefer traditional marketing. I'm not very creative, so yeah.
I think that you have you have to have a base of marketing to do the other part, no? If not, because you maybe do a digital marketing part, but not without marketing base is not the same, I think. I don't know what you think.
I agree.
Okay. Other question I would like to know is during your studying, what did you find most practical for your marketing career? Like, what did you find more interesting that you say, this I'm not going to forget, never?
I don't know. Let's see.
It's
Maybe,
difficult, the question.
yeah. Maybe, una vez he estudiado en una clase de marketing analytics y creo que
Yes.
es muy importante porque the world is changing and analytics are becoming very important.
So you think that's analytics, like analytics dates, like different. So you like most the part that is more analytic and not so creative, like creative, no? Okay. Um, have you been in Spain, no? During a while, no? I would like to. We have here a question, okay, that I pick up from Jose. I don't know
Okay,
if you remember.
claro.
Jose have a question that is, what change have you seen between Spanish and American marketing?
I think that in los Estados Unidos, it is very, what's the word in English or Spanish? It is very selfish.
Maybe, yes.
We only focus on the United States and marketing to people in the United States, whereas in Spain, I think since it is a smaller country and there's more countries around Spain that speak other languages, there's a bigger focus on marketing in other languages and in other cultures.
Yes, I think that's when I usually read different newspaper about marketing strategies. And in the state, I can see that it's like more aggressive, the marketing, maybe. In Spanish, we are not allowed, but I think that maybe is a difference or no? What do you think?
Yeah, I could see that maybe. In regards to schooling, I know that I'm pretty sure that in Spain you study marketing like full time, whereas here you I only take like 4 classes or 5 classes of marketing and other classes to get a more well-rounded and holistic education. So that's why I'm also taking Spanish and psychology.
Okay. Yes, it's interesting. Here we are different in marketing, maybe.
Mhm.
We have something similar, but it's not the same. Okay. If you could choose a brand that is doing really well in marketing, which one would you choose?
Have you ever heard of Chipotle?
It's fun to me, but no, right now. Explain
Okay.
me.
Chipotle is a Mexican sort of restaurant in the United States where it's fast food and you walk in and you can choose a burrito and then you choose all of your toppings.
Yes.
And I think that their marketing is really great on social media. They're on TikTok, they're on Twitter, on Instagram, they're on everything. And they're very like funny online. So I think that's very effective.
So, why do you think that is no, sorry. What do you think that is the best part of his marketing? That's you say that is why they are very famous.
I think on social media, they are very conversational and they're very funny, as well as they're very conscious of sustainability, which is, I think, very important for Generation Z.
Okay. One question. They use memes like in
Yeah.
the social media. Yes, that is very common here. For example, KFC, do you know?
No.
Of the restaurant of the kitchen. Oh, sorry, of the kitchen chicken. Sorry,
Oh,
forgot.
KFC. Yeah, yeah.
Yes, KFC. I told you in Spanglish. Okay. Do you know the brands?
KFC.
Yes. Do you know the brand like social media?
Oh, no.
They use like a lot of memes for all
Oh,
social media, and they was growing up like a lot in social media for using that things. So it's incredible. I think that's when you, I don't know the word in English. It's like humanizar in Spanish.
sí.
You know, no?
Mhm.
When you like connect more with the people, it's better for the brand because before we did like a traditional marketing that's you have to sell something. And right now, I don't know what you think.
I agree.
Like right now, what is better? Like connect with people. In what way would you connect if you have a brand?
I think even like now more than ever, connecting with people is important because everyone is at home and people are looking for those connections and people want to relate to people. So any company that can relate to people in quarantine. So I know Gum, no say in Spanish. Gum, do you know Gum? Like
Yes, yes.
gum.
I know,
um,
I know.
um, there's a brand here that said they really capitalized on this and they were like, do you want mask breath or do you want like minty breath? And I thought that
No,
was very effective.
yes, right now is is that
Mhm.
okay. Other question that I have here. Okay. Um, what are well, we spoke about that, but I would like to know what elements doing the difference between a good marketing from that is not very good marketing. You know what I mean?
Yes. Um, I think a good marketer and good marketing has a target market and effectively targets them, whereas not good marketing or bad marketing is a company that does not target people. So they have like mass marketing or mass communication and um,
Yes.
they're targeting everyone. So I think like sponsored ads on social media, like on Instagram and Facebook, are really effective.
Yes, I think so. That is very important. That the difference between I think that's all people they see like marketing very easy, but it's not so easy. That's
Yeah.
because they see that maybe if you compare with accountability, they see like easier because it's marketing, it's like creative, but no all part for marketing. I think that's it easy. You have to know something about that. If
Yes.
not, all people could do a good marketing, no?
Yeah.
Okay. Other question that I have here. I like to read, so I would like to know that you recommend a book about marketing. Obviously, this like interview is gonna be about marketing, like the first one. Maybe if I continue, I do more other subjects, but the first is marketing. So I would like that you recommend like your favorite book about marketing and why that book is your favorite.
I have only read one book about marketing, but I highly recommend it because my professor recommended it after I read it. It's called Contagious: Why Things Catch On by Jonah Berger, I'm pretty sure it is. And I think it's good for everyone to know because with social media on the rise, you want your content to go viral and you want people to recognize you. So any information that could potentially help you would be good.
Could you tell me like some brand that's used the technique from the book?
Um,
Like an example.
yeah. Do you know the song Friday by Rebecca Black? It's like, it's Friday, Friday.
Yes, 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 I know.
Okay. That uses one of his examples from the book. I forget what it's called. I haven't read it. I read it like a year ago, but
Yes.
it was so successful because it's always on your mind on Fridays. So that's why like every Friday you think about it, and when it's playing, people play it on Fridays. So I think that's why it was so successful. And getting something that like reminds people of your product or service in like an everyday setting very often is very good.
Okay. Yes, my good example. I like.
Thank you.
So other question in okay, this we spoke a little bit, but I think that you can tell me like a little bit more. I would like that you tell me a little bit more. So in what other areas do you think marketing is very present and will be very useful? And why, obviously?
Wait, can you repeat that?
Like in what other areas do you think marketing is like very present and will
Uh,
be very useful?
what other areas?
Yes.
Um, I think marketing is useful in every area. However, I think things that could help marketing are knowledge of other languages, as well as psychology and sociology. I think if someone can study those, then they can make marketing more effective.
Yeah. I would like that you tell me for all of us, personal experience that you use a skill of marketing that you said, oh, this is like a very good skill of marketing. I use it because I know.
Mm-hmm. Are you asking me?
Yes.
Oh, um, you're asking me a
Maybe
skill that I
for
in marketing.
just tell me.
Um,
Or a thing that you didn't know, like it's marketing, and after studying, you say, "Oh, this I did, like this I did," and it's marketing. So, but I didn't know it before.
in regards to a skill, I think I love marketing because it requires a lot of teamwork, and I love
Yeah,
that working in teams. And then talking about a skill or something that I didn't know was like marketing related, I would say just like the psychology of marketing and like positioning for advertisements and stuff. There's a lot of psychology that goes behind like creating an ad and a commercial.
like, but like personal experience. You know what I mean? Like, for example, get more like qualification in an exam, or I
Uh,
don't know, in get more salary. I use this technique of marketing and selling the book to my friends. I use this technique, like this skill,
um,
more personal.
I guess just reaching out to people personally is always really good instead of like messaging them when you already have in a relationship. That could work. But what has worked for me is getting
But that's for marketing.
see, in the United States, I would say marketing and sales are very closely related.
Okay, okay.
But I have a certification in Google Analytics for beginners, and then also Hootsuite.
You like digital marketing, no? I can see.
I don't really like it, but it's needed.
Okay. So you have a certification because you
Mhm.
need it.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think about that? Is you have to know yes, or you could do other things in marketing?
I would like I would prefer to work with a team to create advertisements instead of doing social media all day by myself. I don't like that. But knowing how to use social media effectively is very important in marketing.
Yes, right now it's very important. Okay, so the last question is not a question, is a question that you can use, or if you don't want to do it, don't worry. So, do you want to do a question to me?
Oh,
Only one.
okay. Um, I don't know. Maybe
Or if you don't want, don't worry, I can cut.
estoy pensando.
Okay.
Um, what is your dream job?
My dream job. Oh, this is a difficult question because uh, um, if you ask me like 1 year, I could answer to you like I could learn. But right now, I think I have more clear because my dream job right now is like doing my own agency marketing agency. Sorry, uh, between the states and Seville, like
Really?
a place where I can travel between these places. I
Mhm.
can do marketing in both of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I
Like in digital marketing. That is my what I like more.
That is good. I think there are opportunities for that.
Yes, but it's very work hard. Like you have to work a lot. I think that's for that reason for that job because you have to create. So how is the situation in marketing, like digital marketing in your place, for example? I would like to know. Is like a common work or is new? Is how is
Um,
how is
no,
right now?
I think I think it's very common. A lot of jobs, a lot of people are hiring for digital marketing.
Yes, right now I think that is a popular job because it's normal. It's like Facebook ads, Google ads, TikTok ads, Instagram ads.
Yeah.
You have ads and in all social media that they have a lot of followers, likes,
Mhm.
million of people. Okay, thank you. This is the final of the interview. I hope that you like it and you enjoy it, like
Thank you. Thanks.
all this interview. You are the first, so thank you for coming. It was a pleasure share this moment with you. I hope that's all your word. One thing, tell me before we leave. Tell me about your job
I don't have
that
a
you are
job.
doing right now. No, okay. So the next interview, I would like that you are working in your dream job, like you told me. Okay.
I hope so.
So we are gonna we are gonna stop here. So thank you for all the people that is going to come in to see this interview. Melissa, thank you. Bye.
Thank you.